Our story begins in June of 1561, in the bustling city of Cadiz on Spain's Atlantic coast. It is from here that many set out to brave the challenges of a new world. For it is said that beyond the Atlantic, fame and fortune awaits the fearless and the brave. It is this hope which one day leads a young man to embark on a long journey after a number of hapless years. But hope has the most powerful enemy, fate. And so it comes to pass that the ship is beset by a terrible storm, but a few days' journey from the New World. The storm damages the ship severely, and a huge wave sweeps the young man overboard. The next morning, he awakes, senses befuddled, and all hope gone. But this time, fate proves gracious, for the accident took place on the busy trade route between St. Augustine and Port Royale. And so the young man, clinging to life with the last remains of his strength, is rescued by a Spanish merchant ship. Delighted that they were able to rescue a fellow countryman, the ship's sailors listen avidly to news from the home they have not seen in so long. An elderly passenger mingles with the sailors, and his eyes light up when he hears of the young man's origins, for he too is from Cadiz. His name is Pedro de Vega, and he is the Spanish Viceroy's commercial attaché. It is at his side that the young man enters the New World, breathing deeply of its heady scent. Here, his dream of a better life will be fulfilled. Of that he is sure, and his newfound friend promises to help him along.
Once again, allow me to welcome you to Port Royale, the seat of the Spanish Viceroy here in the New World. I will help you settle into your new city more quickly. I have had a small ship anchored in the harbor for you. You will find the city's most important buildings near the market square. Click them to perform different acts. Now that you know how to transport goods between cities, you can do me a favor. Please send your convoy to Port-au-Prince and buy one... Good. Now you know how to earn gold through trading, no matter which.
As you can see, business with us can be good indeed.
This is it! We have them outnumbered! Dead on! Ready for boarding! We lost someone! We're hit! We're ready! We're hit! Bullseye! Ah! Yes! No! Dead on! Sailor in the water! Yes! We're hit! Victory!
Very good, that's done. Now we come to ships and convoys.
You are already quite popular with us.
Good. But now for something completely different. Elena, the daughter of the Spanish viceroy, has a diplomatic...
It sounded like a simple, easy trip.
Excellent. You've discovered a new city, and Elena arrived safely in New Orleans.
A young man tormented by the thought of Elena being forever out of his reach. Even if their paths were to cross again at some point, why should she give him more than a passing glance? After all, he is just a nobody. His chain of thought is interrupted by an excited discussion at the next table. Two captains.
So, you are the one who will help us find Elena. Well enough, you've convinced the Viceroy, and I'm sure we... I hope that the French aren't behind Elena's kidnapping. With the current situation, that would certainly mean war. But who knows, maybe it's only some damned pirates after some ransom.
There is something you could do for my city.
Elena.
Good. Your convoy should now be ready to face the challenges ahead. Remember, head over to New Orleans so you can look for clues as to it.
You will surely have encountered the occasional pirate convoy. Each pirate convoy belongs to a gang, which grows stronger with each successful attack and plunder. Pirates are driven off and hunted by military convoys, but the military are only moderately successful. You are therefore awarded a decent bonus whenever you defeat a pirate convoy.
Ahoy, adventurers. My name be William Kidd. I've heard ye be looking for clues as to the kidnapping of that Spanish girl. I can help ye. But first, you'll have to take out a couple of convoys for me. They be evil pirates what once cheated me.
To be perfectly honest, I would prefer to beat the information out of this pirate scum. Well, at least he's given us other pirates.
You need to see me.
I have the following task for you.
Enemy off the bow! We're hit! We can pick something up! Man overboard! We can overrun them! Ah! They've dropped something! Bullseye! We lost someone! They lost something! New man on board. Yes! No! Ready to board! They've dropped something! Get out! Bullseye! They can't maneuver! Ready for boarding! We're hit! We can pick something up! New man on board. We won! Ah, welcome aboard!
Ha! You've destroyed the first of the three sons of bitches. Good thing. Now for the second. You'll find him south of Villa Hermosa and Campeche. Be sure and give him my kindest regards. The battle begins.
They've dropped something! No! We've run aground! New man on board. Welcome aboard! New man on board. Here's your mark. New man on board.
Aye, and it's sure that filthy traitor wasn't liking that one bit. Now, take out the third of 'em, and our little contract be fulfilled. You'll be after finding him east of New Orleans. Be sure to be keeping your eyes open, for he's well armed, he is.
Your currently selected convoy does not have a warship. If you want your convoy to defend itself against attack, you must define which ships are to be warships. Select warships on the right of the convoy display, and then click on a free warship slot. Alternatively, you can simply click the Max button. This maximizes your convoy's fighting power. A convoy is in trouble.
This is it! We're hit! They lost something! Welcome aboard! New man on board. Welcome aboard. Here's your boat. Man on board. Welcome aboard. New man on board. aboard! Ah, welcome aboard! Ah, welcome aboard! Ah, welcome aboard!
New man on board.
Ah, welcome aboard!
That was a right good job you made of that. You stuck to our agreement, and so shall I. I got wind of where they took the Spanish Viceroy's daughter. Here, this is an old chart on which I've marked the position of the pirate hideout.
Now it's time to act. The chart you received from the pirates shows the position of a pirate hideout. Bring your convoy up to snuff and attack the hideout. Make absolutely certain you have enough sailors and weapons aboard your convoy.
There's the hideout. Attack it.
You have a free ship in port which is not part of a convoy. Before you can send the ship out, you must either add it to an existing convoy or use it to form a new one.
I have value.
Can you help me with my search?
Your currently selected convoy has fewer sailors than it could have. The convoy should have 4 sailors on board for each cannon on a warship to ensure the best possible rate of fire during battle. A convoy is in trouble. Would you be interested?
There is something you could do for my city.
Can you...
It seems to me that Spain has gained a new friend, huh?
We French are proud to have a friend like you.
A convoy is in trouble.
We did it!
I knew right from the start that William Kidd couldn't be trusted. If you had confronted the pirates immediately, we could have found Elena in time. Fortunately, she left us a message. Charleston. The city lies far northeast of New Orleans. I suggest you proceed there.
Nice to see that you are entering into trade with our city. I have the following task for you. Get out of my city. You have no business here in Charleston. And if you're looking for information, you will most certainly find none here. But I have some. There is something you could do for my city. Out of this. It is out of your league.
Ha! It seems the French governor hasn't got the message. He's trying to intimidate you, and thereby betrays himself. I'm sure he knows something about Elena. I think it's time we paid some special attention to his city. Once things get bad enough in Charleston, he'll see reason.
In a town called Charleston, two people argue about whether it was a good idea to try to deter the tenacious young man. Unwittingly, it was this behavior that attracted his attention. Hope.
All right, I give up. I obviously misjudged you. The one you seek is a pirate named Jean Lafitte. He's kidnapped the daughter of the Spanish viceroy, but I can't tell you where he is at this time.
Damn it, I don't know what to do next. But I've heard of this Lafitte, a foul pirate. I will contact you as soon as I have news. At least we can assume that this Lafitte doesn't want to harm Elena. Otherwise, he would have done so by now. He seems to be planning something.
I have the following
You need to see me if you want to.
Villa Hermosa, a quiet town.
You are already quite popular with us.
There we have it. I'm sure we owe the attack on Villa Hermosa to that damn Lafitte. You should prepare to face him. Gather your best ships together and form a true...
Once again, Lafitte.
I have that. Nice to see you putting up new buildings here. I have the following time.
Please remember that a city's administrator will offer you contracts. These contracts usually have something to do with supplying the city. They are not only financially rewarding, but also increase your reputation in the city and the nation. A convoy is in trouble. A viceroy's clever and pretty daughter has taken quite a liking to you. You might want to go to see her. Being married to a viceroy's daughter is a great advantage, for she will always provide you with special information.
We're in a state of emergency.
Interested in...
Congratulations on your new plant. The goods that plant produces are delivered to that city's warehouse daily. From there, you can do what you will with them.
I have received new information about Lafitte. Apparently, he is planning to attack Campeche. Head over there as quickly. That was either a red herring or it was supposed to be a trap. What it was not was Lafitte's convoy. But I'll be receiving more information soon. Get your convoy back into shape and make the necessary preparations for boarding Lafitte's flagship.
You have become the most popular person in the city.
I need... I need help with my search.
Nice to see that you are entering into trade with our city.
We almost have him. It seems Lafitte is expected in New Orleans. All you have to do now is lie in wait there and ambush him.
the battle begins. We can pick something up! We have them outnumbered!
They've dropped something!
Sailor in the water!
Here's your ball.
They lost something!
Man overboard! Go! They've dropped something! On board.
They lost something! Their sails are in tatters! Ah, welcome aboard!
New man on board.
We can pick something up! Ah, welcome aboard! Now there's less of them than there is of us!
New man
They
on
lost
board.
something! Ah, welcome aboard! Sailor in the water! We're hit!
New man on board.
Yes! We can pick something
welcome
up!
aboard. Man overboard. New man on board. They've dropped something. Let's get them.
Welcome aboard!
Ready to board. New man on board. We won.
The sinister pirate is
It was almost to be expected that Elena wasn't on board. But at least you were able to finally capture Lafitte. That was excellent work. Bring him to Port Royale as soon as possible, so that we can interrogate the scoundrel.
Santiago is having difficulties.
Lafitte has nothing.
We have Lafitte, but the villain refuses to talk. But I'm sure his arrogance will disappear after a few days in prison.
You need to...
Santiago is having difficulties.
interested in...
A convoy is in trouble.
Lafitte still hasn't talked, but the Spanish viceroy has now declared war on the French colonies. Why don't you go out and show the French what happens when someone tosses Spain the gauntlet? The Spanish viceroy has already issued you with a letter of marque, so you now have official permission to hunt French military convoys.
You need to see me if you want any special mission.
It is a great honor for me to... Spain is currently at war. Use your letter of marque.
A convoy is in trouble. Congratulations. You have now built your first plant requiring raw materials to produce goods. Please remember that these raw materials must be available daily in that city's warehouse, as a plant always picks up raw materials from the warehouse.
That villain Lafitte finally talked. We now know where they are hiding Elena. In Tampa. However, there's a complication. She's to be taken to Europe any time.
Santiago is having difficulties. A hurricane is raging through the Caribbean. Ships caught in a hurricane suffer more damage than their normal wear and tear. Hurricanes also cause severe storms and affect the production of goods whenever they sweep over a city.
Take my advice. Stay away from my military convoys from now on.
A convoy is in trouble.
This is it! They lost something!
Good loaded!
We can pick something up! We have them outnumbered!
No! They've dropped something!
Dead on! We can pick something up!
We can overrun them!
We lost someone! Bullseye!
They've dropped something! Goods loaded!
Welcome aboard! We're hit! They lost something! We lost something! Sailor in the water! Package on board! Attack! We're ready! Abandon ship!
That villain Lafitte finally talked.
Santiago is having difficulties.
Take my advice. Stay away from my military convoys from now on.
Very well. I think Tampa should be weakened enough now. Prepare your convoy to attack. By the way, a new convoy is waiting for you in Port Royale. I had it prepared especially for you. Her captain is an old hand at attacking cities. You should take him along as captain of your convoy to get the benefit of his experience. Excellent. Now you should be prepared for an attack on Tampa. Attack the city and annex it. Then
A hurricane is raging through the Caribbean. Ships caught in a hurricane suffer more damage than their normal wear and tear. Hurricanes also cause severe storms and affect the production of goods whenever they sweep over a city.
The people of this city love you more than ever.
Greetings. I'm afraid I must inform you that we are lacking resources here.
I have the following task for you. Your popularity in our city has risen even further.
Take my advice. Stay away from my military convoys from now on.
Do you know what is more full than our city coffers? Our ammunition depot.
Enemy off the bow!
Santiago is having difficulties. Convoy is in trouble.
Get him! Victory!
The young man has traveled the entire Caribbean. He has faced countless dangers and never lost hope. Everything he dreamed of achieving in the New World has come true, and his beloved Elena is safe. He is no longer a nobody. Although he has defeated his enemies, his greatest conquest is the heart of an unapproachable woman. In her moment of need, someone was there, someone who risked his life to save her. Yet that someone was no nobleman from her own walk of life, but rather someone of much lower rank. And so it
Excellent! You actually did it. I thank you with all my heart for saving my niece Elena. On behalf of the Spanish Viceroy, I hereby award you administration of the city of Tampa. Take it as a gift